Hello, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me for another collective reading. It's the Ascended Feminine. I have a very interesting message for you guys today. I don't know why I'm laughing already, but the message that I got for you guys today is that you guys are some badasses. I'm getting like rebel energy. Some of you guys could enjoy leather jackets, motorcycles. Some of you guys could watch movies or shows that maybe includes like a bicycle gang, or some of you guys could be a part of like a bicycle, motorcycle type of gang where you just like ride through neighborhoods and things of that nature. I don't know, something about motorcycles, leather jackets, even like sunglasses. Some of you guys could love sunglasses. That's very significant for this collective. But overall, the vibe and the energy that I'm getting is that you guys are extremely rebellious. You guys have a very rebellious spirit, and people are seeing you as like a tough cookie or like a badass. Or I'm even looking at a rose right now, collective, and I'm hearing the rose that grew from concrete. So there's something about you guys' like toughness that people are looking at this moment in time. You guys are tough. You guys are like resilient. We have the honesty card coming out. So there's something about your authenticity, something about your character really shining through at this time, something that is true. With this honesty card, collective, I don't know why I'm getting that. This is a collective who could have dealt with a lot of like mischaracterization, if that is a word, meaning like a lot of you guys could have dealt with people assigning things to your character that weren't true, you know, falsely representing you, falsely representing your character, your intentions, even. So I'm seeing, collective, you're stepping into a moment in time where, or stepping into an era, I should say, where people are actually seeing you very accurately for like the first time in your life. And one of the things that they are picking up about you is that you are a badass. Some people could know the things that you have gone through. Some people could know the people that you've went up against, the battles that you have had to face. I'm seeing that there's so many things, collective, that people have seen you literally come out of unscathed. And there's something else that I'm hearing as well. It's that you don't look like what you have gone through. Wow. Beautiful energy, you guys. Wow. No, we have to take all of those. Okay, that'll be all we'll pull for Oracle, but I'm seeing here we have freedom coming out. Oh, let me turn that the other way. We have freedom. So I'm seeing that a lot of you guys have escaped so much. I'm seeing like this explosion scene for the collective where there's this massive explosion, and there's a lot of people watching to see like, is collective going to make it out this time? Are they going to make it out of this one? And I'm seeing someone going, collective's not going to make it out of that. Look at the flames. Look at did you hear the sound? Did you hear the boom? Do you see the smoke? Do you hear the sirens? Like, there's no way. And everyone's like, damn, maybe collective didn't beat this one. And here you go walking out with like a cigarette, like you're like drinking a beer, like literally like smiling ear to ear. And it's just like, how did you make it out of that, collective? So there's something here about you guys not looking like the shit that you have gone through. We have happiness coming out for you guys also. And so I can see that, collective, no matter what, you come out with a smile on your face. No matter whatever people put you through, the amount of shit that they put you through, the amount of attacks that come your way, the trials, the tribulations, whatever it is, collective, it's like you always come out on the other side grinning ear to ear. And for many people, this is even scary. It's scary for people how they have put you through so much. I'm seeing that there's someone or a group of people specifically for you guys who have put you through something so disgusting. Like, I'm seeing like smear campaigns. It could be like the workplace where people could have really put you through something really tough, family, even friends, people intentionally like abandoning you, mistreating you, betraying you, just to watch you break. There's something about people taking a vested interest in your brokenness, wanting to see you broken, wanting to see you down, turning back to make sure that when they leave, you're distraught and on the floor and begging and crawling. But I'm seeing every time someone turns around and looks at you, collective, you are just happier, you are more abundant, you are more beautiful, more handsome. With the abundance card, I'm also hearing rich. There's something about you guys' transmutation energy that is just on 1000. 1,000. Your transmutation meter, forget 100, you're on like 1,000, you guys, where it doesn't matter what comes your way. It's like you know how to deal with people, you know how to deal with energies, is what I'm getting. You know how to maneuver situations, even when it looks like your back is up against the wall, even when it seems like you're not going to make it out. I see that you guys have an immense amount of faith in yourself, in the divine, in God, your spirit guides, your higher self, whoever it is that you connect with. You have an insane amount of faith as well as self trust, where as long as you keep your head high, as long as your eyes are fixed on the end goal and the outcome that you want, you know that you will always get what you want. And there's something about with the honesty card, you're always on the right side of things, is what I'm hearing. For many of you guys, your secret to always coming out on top is being morally correct. It's being honest. It's being true to yourself. It's not hurting anybody. It's making sure that your intentions are pure. It's being honest. It's being truthful. Some of you guys, people think that getting you to admit that maybe you hurt someone, or maybe getting you to admit that you did something wrong, is the thing that's going to make you crumble and die. There's a lot of people out here in this world collective that having to admit that they did something wrong, having to admit that they failed in some way, is like their downfall. It's the last thing that they would ever want to do, is say, I'm sorry. But I'm seeing there's something about you, collective, where you jump at the opportunity to take accountability. You jump at the opportunity to apologize. You jump at the opportunity to correct things, because you know that any lesson that you learn is an opportunity for you to transmute energy and grow. So there's something with the abundance card about you understanding that anything that comes your way, you have the opportunity and the potential to turn your lemons into lemonade. That's what I'm getting about you guys. And you're coming out as an extreme badass. Do you see this? You guys have the Nine of Wands. If you can see the young lady in the card, she has like something tied around her head. She has on these like the hand guards, almost as if she's like preparing for battle. With the Nine of Wands in this card, I'm getting, how some people fight with sticks? They defend themselves with sticks. I'm seeing like there's something about combat where people have seen, literally, collective, the things that you have been up against, the things that have come your way. People themselves who have put you through things, they know what you should look like. They know the battle scars that you should have. But it's like I'm seeing you guys, collective, where I don't know why I just heard coroner. Let's keep going, okay? But I'm hearing like someone is like examining your body, collective, and this could just be your spiritual body, because I don't want to scare anybody. I'm getting more of like your spiritual body, collective, where someone is examining your body and looking for the scars that they have left, looking for the evidence that they had an effect or an impact on you, and they cannot find anything. They know with the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands lets us know that you've been through things, you have experience, you have battle scars and wounds and badges, is what I'm hearing as well. But when you look at you, collective, when people look at you from their perspective, all they can see is your happiness. All that they can see is your abundance. And I've seen that you have a lot of people mad. You have a lot of haters who are really mad. Like I said, people who have intentionally tried to make your life very difficult, wondering why it seems like nothing that they have done has affected you in any way, shape, or form. And this is why you're coming out as a badass, because it's like a lot of people around you have been really cowardice, collective. We have the Star card coming out for you guys. A lot of people around you have been very cowardice. There's a lot of people who had the opportunity to maybe stand up for you, or to stop certain abusive, toxic, aggressive, escalated behaviors towards you, but nobody had the courage to do so. So I'm seeing with the Nine of Wands that you had to deal with a lot of things yourself. The Nine of Wands represents like the hardships, it's the battles, it's the perseverance of things. And someone is watching you, collective, come out on the other side as the star, that rebellious energy shining, shooting across the sky, despite everything that is against you, despite all odds, is what I'm hearing as well. You know how it's rare to see a shooting star, collective? That is the energy that I'm getting from you, where the type of energy that you possess is very rare to see. the things that normal people would fold under, the pressure that normal people would fold under, collective, you use it to transmute. If you see the Two of Cups here, you guys, you can see how there's a younger version of this young lady and there's an older version of this lady as well, or there's a younger version of her and an older version of her. I'm seeing that every experience, it does not matter whether you're handed shit, whether you're handed lemons, whether you're handed, roses, whether you're, it doesn't matter what people hand you. I'm seeing that you are able to learn and grow from that experience and transmute it for your own good, collective. And so I'm seeing that no matter what you go through, collective, you're able to transform. And that is that badass rebellious spirit. Because like I was saying, there's some people who have watched the things that you have gone through and they could say confidently to themselves, if I was collective, I would have folded. If I was collective, I would have ran crying, scared. Some of you guys could have stood up to someone recently, maybe like a boss, a parent, an authority figure, or someone who felt like they were an authority figure to you. Someone who maybe a lot of other people are intimidated by is what I'm getting. I'm seeing that you are the rare person, collective, where you're the only person maybe in a workplace, in a family, who isn't afraid of one person. So you're able to stand up to somebody in a way that no one else is. You're able to overcome situations that many people cannot, is what I'm getting. And so because of that, people get to see what your reward is right now in real time, what it looks like to stand up for yourself. You guys are your own protectors, is what I'm getting. I need a sip of water, you guys. You guys are your own protectors, but I'm getting that you guys could work closely with angels, Archangel Michael, whoever it is that protects you. I don't want to get into, all of the examples, but some of you guys could work with angels. What did I say? What did I say? Here we have the motorcycle here, collective. There's something about motorcycles. What I was saying to you guys was that a lot of people get to see what the reward is for being someone like you. A lot of people look at you, collective, and I'm seeing that a lot of people could feel bad for you. People could look at the way that people have attacked you, the way that people have come at you, the way that you have had to try to defend yourself. And so some people go, I would hate to be in that position. I would hate to be in collective's position. I would hate to be them. I would hate to be collective, because it seems like, this boss is giving them a really hard time. This family member, this family dynamic. Some of you guys could come from narcissistic family dynamics. And I do have a channel where I do discuss those things. So if you're interested in that, I can leave that down below or somewhere on this channel. It's my kind of podcast channel where I do just chit chat with you guys. But some of you guys could come from narcissistic family dynamics. And so I'm seeing people looking at you. You could be the scapegoat in your family, where people look at you and go, damn, I would hate to be collective, because everyone just always gives you a hard time. And the 10 of Wands flipped out with the Chariot as well. So I'm seeing that for you guys. You have the 9 of Wands and the 10 of Wands. So I'm seeing that you guys are people who, your plate seems to have always been full. It seems like people never give you a break, collective. And at one point, that could have really bothered you with the 10 of Wands. It could have really gotten to you, like, why can't I catch a break? Why are people always coming at me? Why can't I just have it easy like everyone else? And I'm seeing that there was a moment for you guys, a moment of awakening, either with the Star card, it was the Star card, or the Two of Cups, where you had your awakening, or maybe just both, where you realized that I might as well take all these damn lemons that are being thrown at me and make it, lemonade. I might as well use the pressure that is on me and just turn into a freaking diamond, is what I'm actually getting. And so there's this going with the flow kind of energy, where I'm seeing this is where the rebellious energy is coming in, where I'm seeing that you guys almost invite certain energies in. You're like, oh, like a toxic boss, a toxic family member, you want to try to bully me, let's go, let's do it then, let's see who comes out, let's see who wins. I'm seeing there's something about you guys being amped up and revved up by negative energies being sent your way. Oh, you have some evil eye you want to send me? Send it my way and see what I do with it. Because with the Chariot card, I'm seeing that you see everything as a vehicle to your next chapter, because you just know how to transmute things that well. So, like I said, collective, it's almost like you invite trouble in. You have a very rebellious spirit, I'm sorry, where other people might run from certain things or run from certain experiences. I'm hearing, collective, that your stance in certain situations isn't to win, it's to elevate. It isn't to dominate someone, it's to get to the next level. So I'm seeing that people come at you thinking that the objective or the highest objective is to win in a situation with you, but actually, I'm sorry. When the channels come in really fast, my mouth get moving. It gets to moving a mile a minute. I get thirsty. I get tired. Hold on. Let me. Woosah, you guys. Whew. How are you guys? No, what sometimes when I channel, the energies come in really fast, and it's like you want to move as fast as you can with the energies because I don't like to miss like certain things, especially if the reading is like really good. But it's just like, let me just. It's not gonna go anywhere. The message is gonna be here. Let me just calm down. I get excited. I can see that you guys are excited. I can feel the excitement from you guys. So just give me a second. Okay. Like I said, you guys. Yeah. We have the Six of Wands at the back of the deck. It excites you guys to hear that someone wants to go to war with you, almost. That's what it is. Because you know that it's going to be the thing that gets you to the next level. You are someone who understands that energy is energy. You guys are the ultimate unbothered person, is what I'm getting. Wow, you guys are like, I like you guys' energy. Like, I really do. I'm getting my transmuters. We have the Hierophant also sitting at the back of the deck. I'm getting so much with this. Some of you guys could identify as witches. Some of you guys could have transmutation wards. Some of you guys understand alchemy. Some of you guys do like spell work to alchemize certain energies. Some of you guys have wards on your name. So when people speak your name, you get prosperity and abundance. Some of you guys know how to use negative energy for your advantage. It's all the same thing. There's something about you guys having the knowledge. You guys know what to do with the negative energy that is sent your way. So it seems like, collective, no matter what happens, no matter what people do, it's like, why do you always come out on top? Have you ever seen people like that, collective? Like, think about like certain like people, like maybe even famous people, influencers, or people that you know in real life, where like it almost doesn't matter what you throw at them. It doesn't matter what people are saying, what the popular opinion is, especially. That person always somehow comes out on top. How? How do they always come out on top? It's because, collective, they learn to transmute the energy. And this is the energy that you guys are embodying at this time. With the Six of Wands, I'm hearing there's like a TikTok sound with Nicki Minaj where she's like, what do they like? She's saying how like other female rappers say to her, like, what do I have to do to get rid of her? And her response is, you can't get rid of me, bitch. And I'm seeing that with this collective where it's like, people are literally asking, like, what is it going to take to get rid of collective? What is it going to take to get them to sit down, to hush up, to be quiet? What is it going to take? Because I'm getting this cockiness from the rebellious energy as well, where even you guys know, some of you guys like to pretend and act like you don't know that you guys are that girl or that, those guys, you like to pretend and act like your energy isn't A1. You like to pretend and act like you don't know why like things always work out for you. When you really know that you know how to transmute, you know how to handle people, you know how to deal with people. You know exactly what to do with the evil eye, with the jealousy, with the evil intention set your way. You know exactly what to do with it. And a lot of you guys like to play pretend like you don't know like what's going on behind the scenes, but you know how to deal with people, you know how to deal with life. Some of you guys have enough life experiences that have shown you what to do with the negativity that people throw your way. I was going into this before I got very thirsty, but a lot of you guys understand alchemy, so you understand that energy is energy. You know how people say all energy or all attention is good attention, or all publicity is good publicity. That's what you guys understand, but on a very energetic and spiritual level, where you understand that what you do with the energy sent your way is up to you. So whether it's good or bad, whatever you do with it. So I'm seeing People literally will piss you off, collective, and instead of redirecting that energy back to them, you redirect it into your work, you redirect it into your workout, you redirect it into your intentions, into your spiritual work, into your healing, because you understand that energy is energy. So it's contributing to this very badass boss ass energy that we're getting for you guys. Let's pull some from Pop Tarot or Sassy Tarot. Let's go ahead and see what's going on, and then we'll pull some messages cards as well, because I know you guys enjoy those. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, like. If you're enjoying the messages, leave a comment as well. Okay. Okay, you guys, so the first message that we have from these cards are manifestation works better without the bare minimum effort. So I'm seeing here, collected, that a lot of people wonder why their lives aren't as fruitful as yours, especially the people who throw a lot of obstacles in your path. Because like I said, a lot of people are used to the things that they do, the tactics that they use against others working, because they haven't met someone as tough as you, as rebellious as you, as courageous as you, as knowledgeable as you about what to do with the energy that is thrown your way. So I'm seeing that someone is looking at you in your life, collective, and wondering why their manifestations cannot show up the way that yours are showing up for you, even despite the fact that they are making your life a lot harder. This could be a boss for some of you guys, literally someone who feels like their direct action should have an effect on you, and they're not. This is someone who doesn't understand that you understand how to transmute for your own good. Okay, you guys, the next card that we got is you can't vibe your way out of accountability. So I can see here that someone is trying to act and behave, collective. Someone could be getting like bad karma, knowing that they gave you a hard time, knowing that they caused a lot of like, you know, chaos and disruption in your life. And someone is trying to act and pretend as if it didn't happen, or someone could be trying to hold someone accountable for the things that they have done in your life. This could be on like the more spiritual side, or it could be in real life, like people trying to hold someone accountable for the things that they have done to you. And I'm seeing that someone is like, well, collective doesn't even look like they've been through anything, so how are you telling me that I had an effect on them when they're literally thriving, they're leveling up, they're glowing, they're smiling from ear to ear? How can you tell me that I actually did something to them? This could be like something that even feels like, this could be karma. It feels like a spiritual court situation where someone's own like spirit team or spirit guides are assessing someone's character and going, just because you didn't have an effect on someone doesn't mean the actions weren't complete. So someone could be getting some serious karma at this moment in time. We have congratulations, you are the drama. So wow. Like I said, collective, I'm tapping into someone who literally enjoys being the drama. You love to be the person who's in the middle of the chaos, because you know exactly what to do with that energy. You know exactly what to do with the bad intentions, the negativity, the drama that is thrown your way. It's like, oh my god, free energy everywhere, you guys. Like, oh my god, everyone, they're giving away free energy. Look at this hater over here. Look at this bad mind individual over here. They're giving away all this free energy. Everyone, come look, come take. While a lot of people will usually run from these types of things, you run towards it. So it could seem as though, collective, like you are always in the middle of something, but it's almost as if you run towards things and you embrace those types of, negative energies, because you know what to do with it. Okay. We have, you are not the character in their story, or you are not the main character in their story. Like I said, this is someone who, or multiple people, collective, who are wondering why the things that they have done to you have not had an effect on you. Someone thought that something that they threw in your way, maybe mistreating you, mishandling you, abusing you in some way, shape, or form, would have had a deep enough impact on you that they could have been like a main story, like in your story, collective. I'm seeing like a book where someone thought that they would have a whole entire chapter, or multiple chapters, multiple seasons, a main character or a main supporting character in your story. But I'm seeing that they weren't even like a background character, really. They were just kind of literally just like, they were a background character whose the back of their head only got shown in the scenes, is what I'm getting. Like, they weren't even a real supporting character or anything like that. And this is someone who's realizing that like nothing that they did actually had an effect on you. And here we have comparison is a thief. with bad vibes. So a lot of people are comparing themselves to you at this moment in time, collective, especially people who intentionally made your life a lot more difficult. I want to check if my mic is still on. Got it. Okay. Sometimes my mic will shut off on me and it's so annoying. But comparison is a thief with bad vibes. So people compare themselves to you and this is why I'm seeing, or this is, from what I'm seeing, this is why people tend to give you a hard time, collective, from the jump. It's because they compare themselves to you, and comparison, it just brings bad vibes to a situation, and it seems like you always benefit from it. So we're going to pull some messages cards. I did pull these before because I didn't want to waste time and do it, but I do pull them face down, so we're just going to pull them together. I did get quite a few today, so let's just go through those. It's like they plan everything down to the way that they walk. So someone or people around you, collective, feel like you have everything planned out. Someone feels like you sussed out their intentions, or you knew the things that they were going to do before they even did it, because that's the only thing that can explain the way that you made it out of a certain situation with them. I wonder what it's like inside of their mind. You have a lot of people who want to know what it's like to be you, or what it's like to even just have, like, what your own inner dialogue sounds like when you're going through certain things, when you were in that abusive relationship that you made it out of, when you were dealing with that toxic boss, that toxic family member, those toxic friends who were bullying you and mistreating you. Someone wants to know what your inner dialogue sounds like, because they know what theirs would sound like if they were in those types of situations. It would literally sound like, you're not going to make it. You are literally like, you're not going to make it out of this one. That's all I'm going to say. But someone wants to know what your inner dialogue sounds like, because it has to be strong for you to come out of every situation with a smile on your face. Here we have, they're just not my cup of tea. So, like I said, collective, you have a lot of people who meet you, and because of your happiness, your joyous energy, your abundance energy, your fearlessness, your rebelliousness, a lot of people have to find reasons to dislike you, because your energy is so potent. I'm seeing that you're the type of person, collective, where you walk in a room and your energy is very dominant because of the energy that you hold, because of the abundance energy, the freedom, the confidence, the rebelliousness that your spirit holds. Is very rare. So when people encounter it, it's likely that people dislike the things that they don't understand. And because many people don't understand you, collective, they usually just try to dislike you, off rip, so that, they can just, because it's almost like people just want to dislike you for no reason. So people just do it from the jump. People don't waste time with disliking you. They're intimidating, but I like it. So you could have a lot of people, especially romantically, collective, who love the fact that no matter what is thrown your way, you kind of just embrace it. Someone is really attracted to that in you, romantically. We have, you can tell they don't care what others think of them. Exactly. Exactly. This is someone in the workplace, specifically. I'm getting someone in the workplace, or a family member, collective, or even like an acquaintance. You could have a really close friend and someone who is outside of maybe like a friend group, who really watches you, collective, and they love the way that you don't care about what, you guys can have a very interesting sense of style, or an interesting way that you express yourself, or people can tell, and just like the little things that you do every day, that you're not really worried about the opinions of others. It seems like they're always one step ahead. Like I said from the first card, it's like they plan everything down to the way that they walk. Like I said, there's a lot of people who throw things your way, collective, and they feel like because you make it out unscathed, there has to have been like, some people think you're psychic, even because I know that I said witch earlier. Some people think that you're psychic, and some of you guys could have intuitive abilities where maybe you get dreams, like prophetic dreams. I'm hearing, some of you guys could have dreamt of a snake or something like that, warning you of someone's bad intentions or bad behaviors, towards you, their evil intentions, evil eye. Some of you guys could have had dreams that were significant, but I'm seeing a snake specifically. But some of you guys could just have dreams overall, highlighting people specifically and their intentions towards you. Or you could get like intuitive nudges. Some of you guys could get signs and synchronicities as well that communicate to you, things about people in general. And it's really helpful to you when you are trying to assess people's intentions towards you. So if someone feels like you are like psychic, or there's some way that you know things about them, that it kind of freaks them out and it intimidates them a bit. We have, who the fuck do they think they are? So there's someone collective, like I said, who is used to being able to intimidate people. They're used to being able to talk down to people, talk shit about people, belittle people, even bully people. And there's something about you and your energy where this is a narcissist, specifically for many of you guys dealing with one, or maybe this is a narcissistic family member for many of you guys, where they're used to being able to bully people. So, like I said, family member, boss, like this is like a friend who's like a bully. They're used to being able to dominate people in certain ways. And this is someone who doesn't see themselves as the issue or the problem. They usually see people who don't bow down and submit to them as the problem, as the issue. So I'm seeing someone wondering why their bullying tactics aren't working against you. And they're genuinely asking themselves, like, who the fuck do they think they are? That's why with this card, you can't vibe your way out of accountability. This is someone who's just like, this is someone who genuinely thinks that their attacks against you were harmless because you didn't show the harm that it caused, because you transmuted the energy that was sent your way. And someone's spirit guides are just like, no, you're still going to have to deal with this. You're still going to get your karma. You still have to deal with what you did to this person, to collective. But they don't understand that. We have, I'm so tired of people treating them like royalty. So a lot of people could respect you. This definitely giving narcissistic energies, because I'm seeing collective. This is someone who is like I said, a bully or a narcissist in some way, who's someone who's used to being able to bully and belittle people. And I'm seeing that you have gained the respect of a lot of people around you, while this person gains respect through intimidation and bullying and tactics, evil eye, things like that, creating drama. I'm seeing that you gain a lot of people's respect through the way that you handle and transmute energies. So the respect is real. So I'm seeing that this person thinks that you're being treated like royalty because you're hiding something, or I don't know, this person just doesn't think that you deserve the loyalty, loyalty, yeah, and the respect that you get from people, because they think that they deserve it through the tactics that they use, which is through intimidation and all of those things. So we have also, they have such warm energy. So people can sense your warmth, which is different from a lot of other people who try to bully and belittle and gain control or power through, those types of really toxic behaviors. People can sense that even though you're a tough cookie, even though you're very rebellious, even though you'll stand up to anyone, even though you'll go toe to toe with anyone. I'm hearing some of you guys know how to fight. Even though you'll defend yourself, collective, I'm seeing that someone can see that you have a very kind and soft heart. You have a beautiful soul. You're very kind, like I'm seeing that you wouldn't hurt a fly. You would never, I'm seeing you're the type of person to stop and help a grandma across the street. If you see a little puppy dog or a little cat in the middle of traffic, you'll stop every single car and make sure that the cat, walks across the street. I'm seeing someone who's like, this could just be representative of your energy, collective, but it could also be someone that I'm describing specifically, someone who's really buff. Like I'm seeing like a really big guy, like someone who's really muscular, like I'm seeing like bald head, you probably smoke like cigs, you know what I'm saying? You're on a motorcycle or you drive like a really like fast car, or like a truck or something like that. And I'm seeing like you have like a little tiny puppy chihuahua or a little tiny little kitten or something like that. Or, you have like a really sweet saying tattooed on your body or something like that. But I'm seeing that there's a direct contrast between the way that you are perceived energetically and the way that your heart is centered. You have a really beautiful heart and soul and spirit that's very kind and almost like childlike. I'm seeing that when you feel safe and when you're in situations where you know that you can trust people, you're the complete opposite, where you're very almost kiddish, you're very joyous, you're very childlike, you are very happy, collective. So when people come correct, they experience a different side of you that's very warm. And here we have, I wouldn't want to get on their bad side. So like I said, collective, it's like you're like a switch, where it's like when people get on your bad side, it's like people see a different side of you. People see that fire in you, they see the protector in you, they see that you can't be fucked with almost as well. We have, I feel like I've known them forever. Someone, this is for someone specific. Someone feels like they have known you forever. Some of you guys could have defended somebody against someone. You could have seen, some of you guys have a really strong um, aversion to injustice. So when you see someone being bullied, intimidated, belittled, when you see someone being treated unfairly, there could have been a situation, collective, where you saw this and you immediately stood up for that person. It could have been a stranger. You could have made friends with somebody. You could have a long time, or a long standing friendship or a relationship with somebody. Or for some of you guys, it could be your parents. Your parents are like really lucky to have you in their life because you are the protector that they never had. For some of you, this could be a friend where someone sees how like warm and inviting and loving you are, but they see you as this such a strong like protector as well. So this could be someone who feels really safe with you, someone who you could have met recently, or this could definitely be someone who has known you like literally since you were born, or someone that you could have known since they were born as well. This could be your child, collective. They have a message for you that they feel really safe with you. They love the way that you defend them. They love the way that you stand up for them. Some of you guys could be worried that the way that you stand up for your children, or you could be worried that your children see that the way that you protect them and your aggression as like scary, or maybe they don't understand it. They understand it. They understand the way that you protect them. They understand that you will go to war for them. They understand the way that you have to turn into almost like a monster to protect them as well. People see this. People see this about you, collective. I'm seeing this like transformation energy. It's almost like the Hulk. You know how like the Hulk, he's like a doctor, Dr. Banner, and he's like very sweet, he's very kind, he's very like gentle, when he's not angry. There's like something triggering you, collective. When you guys get angry, it's not just regular anger, it's rage. It's true divine rage when it's justified. And this is not the type of person where you get angry just to get angry, or you show your teeth just to intimidate others. I'm saying like the only time you get angry, collective, is when it's justified, when someone actually brings it out of you. And because of that, collective, you don't get karma for your anger. You don't get karma for, showing your rage, because it's almost always justified. Like when people bring that out of you, they deserve it because you're such a kind heart and a kind soul is what I'm getting. So this is your reading, collective. Wow. I really enjoyed that. I love you guys' energy. Keep being who you are because it's paying off. I'm seeing that you guys know how to transmute like a mother. You guys know how to do the damn thing, and I'm so proud of you, okay? Keep shining, keep being you, and keep your foot on these necks, okay? Love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.